Alright, here it goes. Let's do some Portia. I was gonna do Desolate, because that came out in 1.0 today. However, unfortunately, it doesn't run on my computer very well. So, instead, Portia, which does run on my computer fairly well. And we're gonna play some new games. There's, God, man. I am buried under new games every single day now. Which is good, actually, because that's, I mean, the lifeblood of my business. But it's also one of those where, it's one of those where, like, no matter how many games I beat, I'll have new ones to play, which is good, but it means that I'm always trying so desperately to finish everything beforehand. And that's, can get a little tough. We'll see. Anyway, so what do we got? Research results. Ooh. We've learned the cooking set. Cool. Bridge. Bridge. Should have the plates. Long last. Okay, so we want to do this. Wooden bridge body. I thought I put some of this stuff together. I guess it must have reset, or maybe I needed, maybe I made something else. I'm not entirely sure. Give me the, nope. Give me the bricks. Okay. So what changes have happened to Portia? I've not played in like 5 months. I have no idea. It actually is more or less the same game that I played like a year ago. I'm assuming it's a lot of like endgame stuff that got... They really got worked on? Oh yeah! That's the stuff. That's what I'm talking about. Look at... Let's add these to the list. Let's go... We need the wood chest. We want the rest of the bridge. I am mighty! Alright, we actually have to go, deliver these parts. But they did, like, voice acting, maybe... Man, I don't know. You'd really have to look at the patch notes. This looks identical, largely in terms of gameplay and content, to what I played last February. Save for the voice acting, which I'm fairly certain is new. And then, yeah, praise the bridge piece. Praise the man that bears it, for he is ridiculously strong. Oof. If only it was this large. Oh, it's a bit of a shame that I can't, like, hold this whole thing up. Like, I'm a little disappointed by that. Oh well. Anyway, so we have completed this. Hoorah! Okay, so we want to go report to Antoine. We also want to go check the market and see what the current prices are, because those are important things. But, so yeah, I actually don't know what's really changed, but it's 1.0, and I mean, it feels pretty good, so I'll just call it close enough. I'm having a good time. This is one of those games that I've been... What's up, Higgins? What's up? You can't handle my might. You can't handle my might. Flee before me. I said flee. Don't push. I push all the time. Get out of here. Of course I almost hit you. Fine. Be that way. Let's see. So what's the music? Wandersong again? Yeah, for now. I might play some other music, but I like the Portia music. It just gets so repetitive. That is the one really, like, mark I'd say against this game. Is the music, well, pleasant, just on loop forever? Ugh. Okay. What's up, Antoine? Check out my thinker. Excellent work. Here's your payment. Well, that wasn't much. Alright, so what do we got? 5 wooden boards. Well, that's easy. Let's reject that one. 4 pieces of glass. Well, that's easy. 1 tea table. I don't know if I can do that one, but I can do these 2. Unable to accept any more commissions. What? Alright, I'm just gonna start getting some commissions done. We might as well work on our workshop reputation, and I've got resources and industry to spare, at least for a while. Let's check the market prices. What are they right now? 99%. No, I'm shooting for 110%, 110, 120 if I can. Because I'm not hurting for money, especially since we just got the, the big bridge commission. And we can go into those caves soon. I want to get my armor first, though. Okay, so we wanted to grab wooden planks. Oh, we're completely out of copper ore, too. Okay, that's another thing I should keep in mind. Let's see what we got. I should have enough in the wood chest. I've only got 3 planks. Okay. So we might as well make as many wooden boards as we can. Why limit ourselves to a little bit? Let's see. Do we make a couple of copper blades? Yeah, let's make like 4. Make like 6. And I'm definitely gonna have to go mining soon for a lot. Okay, so we've got this. You'll be done in 14 hours. It'll be done sometime by the afternoon. We might as well start just going lumberjacking for a little while. I was really hoping I could get multiple at the same time, but no dice. But yeah, to highlight the my conundrum of new games, every day I effectively roll over, turn on my phone, look at my emails, and I'm like, ooh, 6 new games. When are they coming out? Oh, over the past week, and or mostly today. So that was me today. There's actually a really lovely game we're going to be playing later, called She and the Light Bear. Not exactly the most inspired title I've ever heard, but oh boy, it is gorgeous looking. And the writing looked really fun. So Shell and I are going to be tackling that. We're considering trying the Y2K, a postmodern RPG. And, like, there's still kind of a consideration. Like, yeah, I'd kind of like to play it. But they advertise, like, 30 hours of gameplay. And that's actually something whenever a developer advertises that, I'm like, I'm actually not sure if I can really do that. I'd like to, but it's time. Okay, cool. So now we can actually start getting those fight stats, which is good. And of course I find myself playing more Portia, even though I sat down and edited yesterday's big long session and straight up just 10 episodes. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty good. I don't know, I like having massive backlogs, especially like if we do end up moving, which we might. And I'm really excited for that, but I don't want to talk about it in too specific because we don't have a move-in day. Yeah, we don't know anything. Stop talking about it, Shell says. I want to talk about it. I'm excited. I like moving. I moved a lot when I was a kid. And so, like, now that I'm adult, now I am adult. Now I'm an adult, I'm like, it's scary. It's fun. And nothing wrong with a big backlog. Actually, there is one problem that I am running into more and more now. I'm actually running out of hard drive space. I have too many series in my backlog. So it's actually working against me a little bit. So today, when I was looking at things, I was just like, oh, I straight up just don't have room for more. So I had to delete stuff. I ended up deleting Mastorio. I was considering putting it up on YouTube, but I think I'm not going to in the end. Mainly because I wasn't even really playing, I was just kind of watching stuff for a while. And I'd just like to do like a legit series on Factorio again. Let's see, so how have I been enjoying my time with Portia? Loving it. I mean, this is one of those games that I will, I mean, I'm probably going to play this through if I can, if people are actually interested in it. Because I really enjoyed Graveyard Keeper, Stardew Valley, and so on and so forth. I really like those games. And it sucks a little bit that I haven't finished Graveyard Keeper. Okay, there's the plank. And let's grab the glass. So we can just immediately turn in that commission as well. Wander's tree mugging again. Lumber mugger. Hello, townsfolk. Gaze upon my might. And fear me. Hey, Toby, I'm gonna clock you with this. Let's see. But yeah, this is... I didn't like Stardew Valley as much because there wasn't as much variety in what you could do. The economy was fun. Like, it was great making boatloads of money, like, you know, selling an entire load of... What's a good example? Cranberries, was it? Like, harvesting was really satisfying and just having all that stuff. But there was a lot of downtime where you're just like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And maybe we'll get to that point in this game too. But, like, I feel like there's a little bit more that, like, interests me in things that I can do. Okay, so 1 tea table. I don't know if I can make those, but I can easily make that for her. Only 1 commission a day? What bullshit is this? Presley! Presley, what? Let me take more! Take more, I say! Ah! Ah! Also, I'm on with you, I guess. Look out, you almost hit me. Presley, that's a rude thing to say to someone that you were just fused with. Alright, so how much money do I have? 2,000. That's actually enough to... Let's go upgrade our crafting table. I want to get some more inventory space, but I'd rather get the crafting table instead. Well, I guess we'll do the glass commission tomorrow if it's still available. Oh good, they're still open. I just realized it was getting late. Excuse me? Dang it, Wander, you can never just be a farmer, can you? Just have to run around as some ridiculous titan of death carrying the biggest objects possible. Absolutely. I mean, have you met me? Not enough material. Son of a... Okay, what do we need? 20 wooden boards and 5 old parts. Alright, never mind then. I guess we'll do that tomorrow. Let's see. I guess... I mean, we've still got time in the day. Let's go up. I'm gonna go see if I can get access to that new rune. A little late in the week for it, but... I don't mind too much. And the sooner I can start mining again, the better. Because we need more discs, power, and a bunch of other stuff. Go the right place? I think it's this one over here, actually. I do wish that you could, like, increase a strength stat by carrying stuff around. Like, I don't know. I really like... I've said this before. 300 for a weekly pass. Heck yeah, so we can go in here now. I really like games where you can raise stats by doing, like, silly things. So yeah, how great would it be if your character actually lost stamina by holding things over their head? But, like, the more you did it, the more your character would, like, get accustomed to it. I'd really enjoy that. Okay, so hopefully we can get some... There's iron ore there, but hopefully we can get some more copper while we're out and about. Either that or we're gonna get some other stuff, and I'll just buy copper, or what just happened? I'm not sure. Let's see. So it does look like digging here is a little bit more strenuous. No? Maybe. Kinda. I'm hoping we can get some more copper while we're in this cave. I vaguely remember it having both. Another racket. Ah! On my list of things that I generally don't care for. That. Is that lubricant? Dude, we found lube. Oh, yeah. I don't know what it is about me and lube in games, but, like, there's a connection there. It's not a good one. It's the slippery connection, but it's a connection. And we're getting a lot of rackets. I could make like a tennis court or something. That'd be kind of fun. Okay, so we should absolutely have enough old parts by the time we're done with all of this. I'm actually kind of curious about what some of these things are. Because it seems like, yeah, simple circuits and stuff, probably not that helpful. But, like, the valve, for example, I don't know how much of it is going to be vendor trash and how much of it is actually vaguely useful. I guess we'll find out as we go along. Or we might find out that this is all bupkis and I'll just come here for resources, nothing more. A lot of simple circuits. That one's probably a bit closer. We'll see. Gonna make a barrel just to hoard gallons of lube? I mean, I've already established myself as the headless king of Lube Mountain. Everything else is just kind of extra lore. We are getting a lot of lube down here. Can you imagine that? You're like digging through some rock and you just find like raw lube. I guess that's oil. Like effectively what I'm discussing is effectively, what is that? Beverly Hillbillies? Wasn't that the weird dumb show? Okay, soldier with the blades. Okay, so we do get relics in here. That's good. I wonder if the mining pass is only for this mine. We'll have to check with the other one. It looks like we are getting a smidge of tin. But yeah, I hope we can get some copper in here so I don't have to go to the other one. Also, thank you, Sir Sam, for the sub. Welcome, how's it going? Okay, what is this stuff? Manganese ore. Ooh. I should probably grab some of it as well. I'm gonna just put a mark there. Hopefully I can come back to it. We are out of stamina, in fact. That's nice. Mining away. Stumble upon a vat of KY. Fun. Oh god, the 50... Is it it's like a 50-gallon barrel of lube. I'm sure that's like an industrial use kind of thing. I knew one guy that was like seriously tempted to buy it when we were in college together. And I think I told him, don't, man. Like, where are you gonna put it? And that wasn't enough to convince him. What was enough to convince him was he was trying to actually figure out what to use it for. And pretty much all of his answers were super, like, minor, boring things. It's technically a resub, though. Weird. Didn't list it as a resub. Well, anyway, thank you nonetheless. Okay, so we want to get as many wooden boards as we can possibly jam it. Luckily, it looks like we've got a lot of leftover wood sitting around. Wasn't there a dude that bought like a 200-gallon tank of it? Maybe, but like, what do you even do with those things? I don't know. Okay, let me check the calendar. Okay, so tomorrow is the best day. And did I get a whole lot of... Did I get a whole lot of copper from that? No, I actually only got like one piece of tin ore. Oh, large iron buckets and stuff are actually for craft table number 2. Oh, let's just sort all. Rock chest. Drop those. It's wood chest. Don't need more of those. What is this? Structural aesthetics. It looks like it's either a gift or something to sell. Well, we can drop off soldier. We've also got stuff like the simple circuits. I'm just gonna put some of these in the wood chest, just because. I'm not sure how many of them are going to be useful, but I can't use them right now anyway. Okay, we're happy to inform you that after safety inspections, we've opened up a new abandoned ruin for diving. It's located atop the hill at the north end of town. Well, already been in there. And 1900 important meeting. Got it. Okay. Please. Market. No! I wish to sell. I'm too poor. Alright, well, let's go see if they come in. Get out of here, Higgins. Go away. Go away, Higgins. Go away, Higgins. My commissions. My commissions, you scum. You scum. Flee. Flee before me. How would you haul all the lube? That's an interesting question. Okay, shell necklaces. 2 grinders. Ah. Charcoal. 6 fiber cloth. That's probably doable. Yeah, I should start doing commissions daily just to have something to do. Okay, so 1900. Let's go back first. We have enough parts. It's really just enough, oh, how are you doing? Check status. Not doing great. We should probably go buy more fertilizer, just have it on hand. So have I tried fighting Higgins yet? Yeah, he was the second person I tried fighting. It didn't go great for me, actually. He is, actually kind of strong. We should figure out at some point how to get more fertilizer. Okay, do you have the poops? Oh, good. Oh, wait, no, it's not cheap at all. We'll just buy 20 of it. I mean, it's worth it. At least until we can figure out how to make it. And honestly, money is kind of a huge object and no object to me. It's just a matter of how much do I need immediately. And the answer is actually, I don't really need that much money. Speaking of, I'm just gonna spend kind of frivolously for a little while. The extra carrying capacity is a good idea. Okay, well, let's dump off some of the fertilizer. Should be enough to keep it happy. Wooden storage. I'm just going to keep the fertilizer in here with the fish. That sounds like a terrible idea, but we're going to do it anyway. Let's see. They're done. This is going. This is actually going pretty fast. We might want to make a second civil cutter at some point. Okay, so I wanted to look for fiber cloth. I should have a bunch of it just lying around. I don't actually have that much. Well, that's okay. So yeah, we're just gonna go turn this one in, and just do a general commission every single day. Even if it might be one of the like lower end ones, because I do want to work on my reputation with the town and the townsfolk. Because it might get me something, I don't know. Gets me a little bit of money at the very least. And yeah, I can just go murder alpaca forever. Let's see. Can you lose this game? I'm pretty sure it's impossible to lose. Like, you pretty much would have to just sit in your house sleeping forever. There's no starving to death. And, you know, the townsfolk will be disappointed in you, but they're not gonna, like, kick you out of town. Ah. Carpitalism. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, so do we have any... I don't see any tin or copper around here, which is unfortunate. It looks like it's mostly just metals. Which is a bit unfortunate, because I was really hoping I could get more copper. I guess we can get... If we need it, we can get copper from the rocks outside our house. Funnily enough, putting fish in the bottom of a hole and then planting corn seeds above it is actually a legit method. Yeah, not only is it a really good method, it's actually one of the better, like, folksy farming methods, from what I remember. I don't remember what specific, like, chemical or resource or whatever, it is, but, like, there's something in fish that, is very, very good for crops. Assuming it's, like, you know, not, like, super diseased fish or something. I want to say, like, nitrogen, but I'm probably wrong. It's not particularly forthcoming with a whole lot of iron here, which is unfortunate. There's, like, some spots, but not much. Let's see, it was supposedly a pilgrim and Indian method thing. Yeah, probably an Indian method thing. That sounds very... very much the case. I wonder if we have a secret dungeon in here. That'd be nice. Nope. All manganese. Maybe. Like the smidgest amount of iron. Yeah, because I like relic hunting, but we should probably grab some of these resources as we go by. Because we're actually going to need quite a lot. And it gets me close to my goal. Just digging around like crazy. More rackets. They're non-stop. I'm actually kind of shocked. Okay, let's go for these. I can go through somewhat of an iron mine first. Oh yeah, that's a great section for iron. Yeah, so I'll be a little bit circuitous in reaching my goals here. But we'll end up with raw resources that I need. We get a spring, which I'm assuming at some point I'm going to need all of these for something, and I'm going to be very glad that I hoarded them like crazy. Or it's going to turn out that they're all completely useless, and then I just go on a selling spree and realize that I should have just been fishing this entire time. And then buying the associated resources. That way instead, I swear there was another one closer, but alright, whatever. Oh, these are a little closer. Let's see. What is that? Another racket! Why? Is this like where we find out that the ancient people died not because of a nuclear winter, but because literally everybody in their society just was so hooked on tennis that they wouldn't do anything else? It's like, I feel like that's the secret we're going to find out at some point, that people destroyed themselves over like, just basic tennis. Or worse, like racquetball. Actually, I want to say racquetball uses a completely different type of racket. Ah! Another one! I was being hyperbolic, but here we go. Yeah, considering some of these drop rates, it might actually be better for me to just go for as much iron as I possibly can, and we'll go for the other stuff. Well, at least it's good iron. Who do we level up? Honestly, I should probably just increase my just raw attack. Then we should probably leave. Yeah, it's going pretty quick. We got a meeting at 1900, so what I'm gonna do is just go mine the rocks outside of town. Let's see, any tips for the early game to avoid bottlenecks? Kind of depends on what, like, how aggressive you want to avoid bottlenecks. Easy tip is actually don't be afraid to go fishing. It's really good money. Hoard stuff for when the market's healthy, though. What you want to do is effectively, go mining. Or, not mining. What you want to do is sell all your stuff on days where the... you wanna sell all your stuff when the market is healthy? I don't know, it'll say, like, market price 130% or something like that. That might be a little bit high, honestly, but that's what you want to look for. Because if you can sell on days like that, then you're going to make a ton of money. And so I've got like an entire treasure chest, one chest, and then like another one partly filled with just fish. And someday the market's going to be healthy enough for me to sell all of that. And I'm going to be a happy camper. Hello, I'm here for the
Good
meeting.
evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let me talk first, and then we can all have pumpkin pie.
Okay.
I have several items that I want to discuss today. The first is that thanks to the efforts of the new builder, we now have a bridge to Amber Island. I would advise people not to go into the cave just yet, as there are some unruly creatures inside. I plan to open up the cave as a tourist attraction eventually. Since the last fireside meeting, I've obtained enough capital to commission the construction of 5 DD vehicles to form the Portia transportation system. We're in the process of visiting the builders in our town to get them signed up on this project. When this system is complete, Portia will enter a new stage of rapid expansion and become a beacon of development in the free cities. Hope everyone looks forward to it. In other news, we are aware of some thefts this week. These actions will not be tolerated in our town. We will investigate this to the end and capture the perpetrator.
Must be Huss and Tuss again.
These idiots never give up. They stole my favorite book!
And my wheel of cheese.
And one of my socks.
I hear you. We'll get to the bottom of this as soon as possible. Arlo will be spearheading this investigation, so you folks can rest assured. That's all for this time. You all have a good night. Oh, come up and get some of Sophie's pumpkin pie if you want.
Where'd the mayor go? Also pumpkin pie? Wait, did the mayor just go up here? I'm confused. Where did they get... What? What happened?